Alice and Dorothy, in realms renowned, their stories cherished, their adventures profound. One from Wonderland, whimsical, the other from Oz, a magical land. But fate had a twist, an unexpected plight, for both heroines, a journey taking flight. Transported to a realm unknown and rare, they found themselves in Storyville's snare. Confusion swept over Alice and Dorothy, lost in a maze. Their unfamiliar worlds now far away. In this strange place, they were meant to stay. Storyville, a convergence of tales untold, a tapestry of stories, manifold. Where realms coalesce and align, where characters and plots intertwine. Meeting each other, these heroines too, their bewilderment and wonder grew. Both seeking answers, a way to return, from this realm they yearn to adjourn. Yet hope arose amidst their doubt, for in Storyville, whispers spread about a portal hidden, its powers untapped, the key to their freedom, the gate to be mapped. Together they stood, Alice and Dorothy, destined to unravel this realm's mystery. Their journey unfolding, challenges unforeseen with hearts entwined, they faced the unknown, in a realm where their tales had simply grown. Alice and Dorothy, united and strong, stepping into the rhythm of Storyville's song. Alice and Dorothy, in Storyville's domain, a fateful encounter, a meeting ordained. Two heroines, lost in this realm unknown, their paths converging, destinies shown. Their bewildered eyes met, filled with surprise, amidst the chaos, a connection would arise. Alice from Wonderland, whimsy in her stride, Dorothy from Oz, bravery as her guide. Confusion turned to curiosity's embrace, as they shared their tales, their stories and grace. Realizing they were not alone in this quest, together they'd face the challenges abreast. Bound by the threads of fate's intricate weaves, Alice and Dorothy, a friendship it conceives. In Storyville's tapestry, their worlds combined, a journey together, they'd forever bind. No longer strangers, but kindred in plight, they'd navigate Storyville with shared might. Discovering clues, unraveling secrets untold, in this realm of wonders, their courage would unfold. Alice, with her curiosity unrestrained, and Dorothy, her determination unchained, a duo formidable, their spirits entwined, they'd brave the unknown, their strength defined. With newfound purpose, they set forth, exploring Storyville's realms, south and north. Through enchanted forests and cobblestone streets, they'd encounter familiar faces, dear friends to meet. Cheshire Cat grinning, Scarecrow so wise, characters from their tales, a sweet surprise. Yet different they were, in Storyville's embrace, their essence transformed, bearing a different face. In this realm where stories took new form, Alice and Dorothy weathered the storm. Trusting their instincts, their bond growing strong, together they journey, singing the same song. Alice and Dorothy, united by chance, an alliance formed in Storyville's expanse. Two worlds entwined, their spirits alight, as they ventured forth, embracing the night. In Storyville's tapestry, a tale yet untold, Alice and Dorothy, together so bold. Their journey unfolding, destiny's decree, two heroines bound in friendship's decree. In Storyville's realm, a secret concealed, a portal dormant, its power unrevealed. Alice and Dorothy, inquisitive and bold, discovered a gateway, a tale yet untold. A shimmering entrance, both mystic and vast, a path to freedom from this realm amassed. Their hearts leapt with hope, a chance to return to their beloved worlds, for which they yearned. But alas, the portal stood silent and still, its magic concealed an enigmatic thrill. Alice and Dorothy, determined to ignite the dormant portal, a beacon of light. Together they delved, searching for clues, unraveling the secrets, the pathway to choose. In ancient tomes and whispered lore, they sought the key to unlock this door. Guided by intuition, their senses attuned, they scoured Storyville, both night and noon. Through labyrinthine streets and enchanted glades, they sought the answer, undeterred by cascading shades. A riddle they found, etched on a hidden wall, a clue to the portal's awakening call. Symbols and runes, an intricate design, unraveling its meaning, they'd surely align. Through trials and tribulations, they persevered, as trust deepened and doubts disappeared. Their friendship bolstered, a steadfast bond, Alice and Dorothy, united and fond. They sought magical artifacts, ancient and rare, to harness the portal's dormant flare. Across Storyville's landscapes, they traverse, drawing closer to their destiny's verse. With each challenge faced, their spirits rose, as courage and determination in them chose. The portal whispered, its power unfurled, waiting for the key to unlock its world. In a forgotten temple, their quest found a peak, as they discovered an artifact, worn yet unique. A golden key, adorned with ancient signs, a perfect match for the portal's design. With hearts pounding and hands intertwined, Alice and Dorothy approached, destiny aligned. The key met the portal, a connection profound, their moment of triumph, Storyville's surround. But alas, the portal remained dormant still, their hopes wavered, a hint of a chill. Yet undeterred, they'd unlock its gate, for Alice and Dorothy, they'd navigate. Their journey continued, with a newfound vow, to uncover the secrets, the portal's how. With every step taken, closer they'd be, to activating the portal and setting them free. In Storyville's embrace, their determination arose, Alice and Dorothy, amidst the tale's throes. Through perseverance and unity, their path would unfurl, towards the activation of the portal, their gateway to home's pearl. Once upon a time, in the enchanted realm of Storyville, two young girls named Alice and Dorothy found themselves on a magical adventure. They had stumbled upon a mystical portal that transported them to this extraordinary place, where different story worlds converged. As Alice and Dorothy entered Storyville, they were greeted by a mischievous stalking cat named Cheshire. With a sly grin, Cheshire explained that Storyville was a realm where characters from various tales and fables came together. Alice and Dorothy were delighted by the prospect of exploring this fascinating convergence of story worlds. Their first stop was a quaint cottage, where they met the three bears from the classic tale of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The bears told them that in Storyville, they had made a cozy home for themselves and other storybook characters seeking refuge and friendship. Alice and Dorothy enjoyed a warm bowl of porridge with the bears before continuing their journey. Next, they ventured into a dense forest, where they encountered a group of dwarves who were busy mining precious gems. These dwarves revealed themselves to be the companions of Snow White, who had taken up residence in Storyville after escaping the clutches of the evil queen. The dwarves happily shared stories of their adventures with Snow White, and Alice and Dorothy marveled at the tales of courage and friendship. As they ventured further, they stumbled upon a magnificent castle guarded by a fierce dragon. To their surprise, the dragon turned out to be friendly and welcoming. This dragon was none other than Smaug from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. Smaug explained that he had found a new purpose in Storyville, guarding the realms of imagination and ensuring that all characters were safe and accounted for. Alice and Dorothy's journey through Storyville continued, and they encountered countless inhabitants from beloved tales. They met the Mad Hatter and the Queen of Hearts from Wonderland, Robin Hood and his merry men from Sherwood Forest, and even Cinderella and her fairy godmother. Each encounter filled their hearts with joy and wonder, as they realized the power of storytelling to bring people together. Throughout their adventures, Alice and Dorothy discovered that in Storyville, the characters didn't just live out their stories, but also interacted, forming unique friendships and forging new narratives. They realized that the convergence of these story worlds created a harmonious tapestry of imagination, where every character had a place and a purpose. As their time in Storyville came to an end, Alice and Dorothy bid farewell to their newfound friends, grateful for the magical experience they had shared. They stepped back through the portal, carrying the spirit of Storyville with them, forever changed by the enchanting convergence of tales they had encountered. And so, the rhythm of Storyville continued, weaving new stories and connecting the hearts of characters from different realms, reminding all who entered that the power of storytelling knows no boundaries. As Alice and Dorothy continued their journey through Storyville, they came across a humble cottage nestled amidst a grove of ancient trees. Inside the cottage, they discovered an old man with a long white beard, sitting by a crackling fireplace. His eyes sparkled with wisdom, and his voice carried the weight of countless stories. The girls approached the wise old storyteller, who greeted them with a warm smile. Sensing their curiosity, he invited them to sit down and listen to his tales. The crackling fire danced and flickered, casting ethereal shadows on the walls as the storyteller began to weave his words. He spoke of the challenges that awaited Alice and Dorothy on their journey. He explained that in the realm of Storyville, the convergence of different story worlds brought not only joy, but also trials that tested one's character and resolve. He warned them that the power of imagination could be both a blessing and a burden, and that they must learn to navigate its depths with care. The storyteller shared stories of heroes who had faced similar challenges and emerged victorious. He spoke of the young boy who defeated a mighty giant with a single stone, the girl who outsmarted a cunning wolf with her wits, and the brave knight who overcame his own fears to save a kingdom. Each tale carried a lesson, imparting wisdom and guidance to Alice and Dorothy. He reminded them that bravery and kindness would be their allies, and that their bond as friends would help them overcome any obstacle. He urged them to trust in their instincts, for within their hearts lay the strength to face whatever trials they encountered in Storyville. As the fire crackled and popped, the wise old storyteller concluded his tales, leaving Alice and Dorothy filled with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. They thanked him for his guidance, and he wished them well on their continued journey. Armed with the wisdom of the old storyteller, Alice and Dorothy set forth once again, their hearts ablaze with courage and their minds open to the wonders of Storyville. They knew that challenges lay ahead, but with the storyteller's lessons etched in their hearts, they were ready to embrace whatever came their way. And so, their adventure continued, with Alice and Dorothy venturing deeper into Storyville, their spirits buoyed by the knowledge that they carried the stories of the past with them, and that they had the power to shape the tales of the future. With the wisdom of the old storyteller resonating in their hearts, Alice and Dorothy clasped hands and forged an unbreakable alliance. They knew that together they were stronger, and their shared determination fueled their steps as they embarked on their quest to unravel the secrets of Storyville. Their journey took them through enchanted forests, across treacherous rivers, and over towering mountains. Along the way, they encountered magical creatures, riddles that tested their wit, and mysterious symbols that held hidden meanings. As they ventured deeper into Storyville, they began to notice subtle clues and patterns that hinted at a grand design. They uncovered forgotten manuscripts in ancient libraries, whispered rumors from talking creatures, and cryptic messages etched into the bark of ancient trees. Guided by their intuition and the bond they shared, Alice and Dorothy pieced together fragments of information, gradually unraveling the secrets that Storyville held. They discovered that at the heart of this convergence of story worlds lay an ancient artifact, a fabled key of imagination. Legend spoke of this key, said to possess the power to unlock the very essence of storytelling. It was said to hold the key to endless realms, granting access to realms yet undiscovered and stories yet untold. Alice and Dorothy became consumed by their quest to find the key, for they knew that it held the answers they sought. Their journey led them to encounter new allies, characters from different tales who had also sensed the awakening of something extraordinary in Storyville. Together, they formed a fellowship bound by a common purpose to protect the realms of imagination and preserve the delicate balance of Storyville. With their alliance growing stronger, Alice and Dorothy faced formidable challenges and overcame them through their combined courage and resourcefulness. They solved intricate puzzles, braved formidable adversaries, and even unraveled a complex web of deceit woven by a rogue character seeking to manipulate the very fabric of Storyville. As they neared their destination, the air crackled with anticipation. Finally, in a hidden chamber deep within the heart of Storyville, Alice and Dorothy stood before the legendary key of imagination. Its radiance filled the room, casting a warm glow that seemed to hold the echoes of countless tales. With trembling hands, they reached out and grasped the key, feeling a surge of energy course through their veins. They knew that their journey had only just begun, for the key held the power to open doorways to infinite possibilities, inviting them to explore new realms and create new stories. With the key of imagination in their possession, Alice and Dorothy pledged to be its guardians, using its power responsibly and ensuring that the convergence of story worlds in Storyville remained a sanctuary for characters to coexist and thrive. And so, their alliance grew even stronger as they embarked on new adventures together, weaving tales of bravery, friendship, and the unyielding power of imagination. Alice and Dorothy had become the champions of Storyville, forever bound by their shared purpose to protect and unravel the enchanting secrets of this mystical realm. In their ongoing quest through the captivating realm of Storyville, Alice and Dorothy found themselves wandering through a dense, enchanted forest. As they ventured deeper, they were greeted by familiar face the Cheshire Cat, with his enigmatic grin, and the Scarecrow, standing tall amidst a field of whimsical flowers. Alice's eyes widened in delight, and Dorothy's face lit up with recognition. It seemed that Storyville had brought forth characters they knew from their own stories, characters who had crossed the boundaries of their tales to reside in this magical convergence of worlds. The Cheshire Cat, appearing mischievous as ever, heard a greeting to Alice and Dorothy. "Ah, delighted to see you in this splendid realm," he said, his voice filled with an air of mystery. In Storyville, the lines between stories blur, allowing us to venture beyond the confines of our narratives. The Scarecrow, wearing a lopsided grin, stepped forward and extended a hand in greeting. "Greetings, my dear friends," he said, his voice filled with warmth. "In Storyville, we find companionship and shared experiences, discovering that our stories intertwine in fascinating ways." Excitement filled the air as Alice and Dorothy realized the incredible possibilities that lay before them. They engaged in animated conversations with the Cheshire Cat and the Scarecrow, exchanging tales of their own adventures, and listening intently to the wisdom and insights these characters had gained from their newfound existence in Storyville. The Cheshire Cat spoke of the boundless curiosity that Alice shared with him, urging her to embrace the vastness of Storyville and explore the unexpected. The Scarecrow, in his gentle manner, reminded Dorothy of the strength she had always possessed, encouraging her to embrace her intellect and kindness as she journeyed through this convergence of stories. Together, they embarked on a shared exploration of Storyville, weaving their experiences into a tapestry of friendship and discovery. They encountered other characters who had also transcended the confines of their original tales, heroes, villains, and companions from all corners of imagination. As they traveled, Alice, Dorothy, the Cheshire Cat, and the Scarecrow discovered that their paths intersected not only in Storyville, but also in their hearts. They found solace and inspiration in one another, knowing that their shared experiences could shape new narratives and forge unbreakable bonds. With each step, their understanding of themselves and the power of storytelling deepened. They realized that the magic of Storyville allowed characters to grow, evolve, and even rewrite their own destinies. It was a place where stories were not confined to the pages of a book but could intertwine, fuse, and create something entirely new and extraordinary. Together, they ventured forth, guided by their collective wisdom and the unyielding spirit of adventure. Alice, Dorothy, the Cheshire Cat, and the Scarecrow formed an indomitable alliance, intertwining their fates and sharing the responsibility of protecting the delicate balance of Storyville. And so, their journey continued, as they wove their stories within the grand tapestry of Storyville, encountering familiar faces, forming new friendships, and embracing the infinite possibilities that this realm offered. In the convergence of stories, they found unity, purpose, and the enduring magic of imagination. As Alice and Dorothy delved deeper into the captivating realm of Storyville, they encountered a disorienting twist, a peculiar change in the behavior of the characters they thought they knew. The Cheshire Cat's grin seemed more cunning, and his advice carried a subtle layer of manipulation. The Scarecrow's lopsided grin appeared more mischievous, and his words held a hint of trickery. Confusion settled upon our heroines like a fog, shrouding their trust and clouding their judgment. They questioned whether the characters they had once considered friends were now mere reflections of their former selves or entirely different entities altogether. The unfamiliar faces became masks hiding unknown intentions. In Storyville, the convergence of story worlds seemed to affect the characters, altering their essence and allowing different aspects of their personalities to emerge. The line between ally and adversary blurred, leaving Alice and Dorothy wary and uncertain of whom to trust. The Cheshire Cat's advice, once insightful and enigmatic, now seemed designed to lead them astray. His cryptic words, intended to guide, now twisted their meanings, leaving Alice and Dorothy second-guessing their own instincts. The Scarecrow's playful antics and riddles, once a source of amusement, now carried a sense of mischief and deception. Dorothy and Alice found themselves ensnared in intricate puzzles and mind games, unsure of the Scarecrow's true motives. The confusion and heightened sense of danger in Storyville forced Alice and Dorothy to rely on their intuition and resourcefulness. They realized that appearances could be deceiving, and they needed to tread carefully, guarding their hearts and minds. Together, they formed a steadfast alliance, vowing to stay true to themselves and each other, even as the characters they encountered in Storyville exhibited unpredictable behaviors. They sought solace in their shared experiences and used their bond as a compass to navigate the labyrinth of uncertainty. With each encounter, Alice and Dorothy honed their instincts, learning to separate truth from illusion and recognizing the glimmers of authenticity within the distorted personalities they encountered. They refused to let the confusing nature of Storyville break their spirits or fracture their trust in one another. Through trials and tribulations, they discovered that within the chaos of this convergence of story worlds, there were characters who remained steadfast and true. They encountered individuals who, despite the changes, retained their core virtues and unwavering support. These genuine allies became beacons of hope, guiding Alice and Dorothy through the murky labyrinth of mistrust. Together, they pieced together fragments of truth, helping our heroines untangle the web of confusion and manipulation that had woven its way through Storyville. As their journey continued, Alice and Dorothy grew stronger, their hearts fortified by the challenges they faced. They learned to discern the true nature of the characters they encountered, to see through the facades and identify the flickers of authenticity that still existed within the distorted behaviors. In this dance of uncertainty, Alice and Dorothy discovered the power of their own convictions and the strength of their unwavering alliance. They would not let the unpredictable nature of Storyville deter them from their quest. They would forge ahead, unraveling the secrets and reclaiming the trust that had been lost. And so, with determination burning in their hearts, Alice and Dorothy ventured forth, their bond unyielding, their resolve unbreakable, ready to navigate the labyrinth of changing characters and uncover the truth that lay hidden within the enigmatic realm of Storyville. Amidst the shifting dynamics of Storyville, Alice and Dorothy came to a profound realization: their own instincts and intuition held the key to navigating this bewildering new world. They understood that in a realm where characters behaved unpredictably, they could rely on their own inner compass to guide them through the labyrinth of uncertainty. With newfound determination, they embraced the power within themselves, trusting the whispers of their hearts and the clarity of their minds. No longer swayed by the deceptive behaviors of the characters around them, Alice and Dorothy turned inward, tapping into the wellspring of their own wisdom. They learned to listen to the subtle whispers of their intuition, recognizing the faint signals that guided them towards truth and authenticity. They trusted their instincts, knowing that their combined strength and unwavering bond would guide them through the darkest corners of Storyville. As they ventured further into the mystical realm, Alice and Dorothy encountered challenges that tested their resolve. They faced riddles designed to confound and illusions meant to deceive. Yet, armed with their own inner knowing, they saw through the illusions and deciphered the truth hidden beneath the surface. They recognized that their connection with Storyville went beyond the external manifestations of characters. They were intricately woven into the fabric of this realm. Their presence had a purpose, and they possessed the capacity to shape the narrative unfolding around them. Alice and Dorothy became the authors of their own story within Storyville, their choices guided by their instincts and their understanding of the essence of storytelling. They saw beyond the facade of the characters they encountered, seeking the glimpses of authenticity and compassion that remained within. Through their own experiences and the lessons learned from their encounters, they grew wiser and more discerning. They discovered that the power of their instincts was a gift, a guiding light that allowed them to navigate the complexities of Storyville with clarity and purpose. With each step, their trust in themselves deepened, and their reliance on their own instincts strengthened. They embraced the challenges as opportunities for growth, learning from the ever-shifting landscape of Storyville and integrating its wisdom into their own narrative. As they continued their journey, Alice and Dorothy became beacons of resilience and self-assurance. They inspired those around them, reminding the characters of Storyville that the power to shape their own destinies resided within. United by their shared understanding and unwavering trust in their instincts, Alice and Dorothy emerged as champions of authenticity and guardians of the true essence of storytelling. They paved a path through the enigmatic realm of Storyville, drawing strength from within and leaving a trail of inspiration for others to follow. And so, with hearts attuned to their own inner guidance, Alice and Dorothy embraced their roles as storytellers and adventurers. They danced to the rhythm of their instincts, weaving their own narrative within the tapestry of Storyville, and unraveling its mysteries with every step they took.
In their relentless pursuit of knowledge and understanding, Alice and Dorothy stumbled upon a hidden gem within the vast expanse of Storyville, a hidden library, brimming with ancient books that held the secrets, history, and lore of this enigmatic realm. As they stepped into the library's hallowed halls, a sense of reverence washed over them. The air was thick with the scent of old parchment and the whispers of forgotten tales. Dusty shelves lined the walls, filled with books of various shapes and sizes, their spines adorned with ornate lettering that hinted at the wisdom within. Excitement danced in their eyes as Alice and Dorothy gingerly ran their fingers along the book spines, feeling the weight of ages upon them. With a collective breath, they embarked on a journey through the pages of time, eager to uncover the untold stories that lay dormant within these ancient tomes. As they perused the shelves, their fingers grazed a weathered book bound in faded leather, emitting an aura of mystique. The title, written in gilded script, read Chronicles of Storyville. Intrigued, they gently pulled it from its resting place and opened its pages, their eyes absorbing the tales that unfolded. Within the chronicles, they discovered a tapestry of history, recounting the convergence of story worlds that brought Storyville into existence. They read of legendary characters who had traversed its realms, leaving indelible imprints upon its fabric. The pages whispered of forgotten conflicts and alliances, and the rise and fall of empires forged from the depths of imagination. Guided by their curiosity, Alice and Dorothy delved deeper into the library's offerings. They uncovered volumes that chronicled the origins of beloved stories, shedding light on the inspirations and dreams that birthed them. They devoured accounts of heroes who had risen against all odds and villains whose motivations were rooted in complex narratives. The books revealed the intertwined destinies of characters they had encountered on their journey, hints of past encounters and shared experiences. Alice and Dorothy pieced together fragments of the grand tapestry that wove their lives into the rich history of Storyville. As they turned each page, they found not only historical accounts, but also invaluable insights and hidden knowledge. The library held keys to unlocking the deepest secrets of Storyville, symbols and prophecies that foretold of future events and offered glimpses into the very nature of this convergence of story worlds. With every word absorbed, Alice and Dorothy felt a profound connection to the heart of Storyville. The library became their sanctuary, a haven where they could immerse themselves in the wisdom of the past, drawing inspiration and guidance for the challenges that lay ahead. Armed with the knowledge gleaned from the ancient books, Alice and Dorothy embraced their roles as custodians of Storyville's legacy. They understood that the stories they uncovered were not simply words on a page, but threads that wove together the very fabric of this extraordinary realm. Their journey took on a new dimension as they sought to protect and preserve the library, ensuring that its wisdom would be passed down through the ages. They made a solemn vow to be the keepers of Storyville's lore, guardians of the untold stories and forgotten histories that shaped its existence. As they bid farewell to the hidden library, Alice and Dorothy carried within them the weight of its knowledge and the responsibility it bestowed. They knew that their encounters, their alliance, and the wisdom they had gained from the chronicles would shape the narrative of Storyville and, in turn, the lives of its inhabitants. Together, they continued their quest, armed with the power of ancient knowledge and fueled by the stories that flowed through their veins. Alice and Dorothy ventured forth, eager to leave their own mark upon the ever-evolving tapestry of story. Driven by a burning desire to return to their respective worlds, Alice and Dorothy embarked on a tireless search for clues within the depths of Storyville. Their quest led them to uncover hidden manuscripts, consult ancient maps, and seek out enigmatic individuals who held fragments of knowledge about the elusive portal. They combed through the chronicles of Storyville, poring over the tales of those who had come before them, hoping to find a trail that would lead them closer to their ultimate goal. They deciphered cryptic symbols, pieced together forgotten prophecies, and followed the faint whispers of legend and lore. Guided by their unwavering determination, Alice and Dorothy sought out the guardians of Storyville's secrets, the wise old storyteller, the mystical beings who roamed its realms, and the inhabitants who held fragments of ancient wisdom. They listened to tales of lost realms and hidden gateways, gathering fragments of knowledge like scattered puzzle pieces. In their relentless pursuit, they discovered whispers of a fabled key, a mythical artifact said to unlock the portal and grant passage back to their worlds. Legends spoke of its hidden location, guarded by trials of wit and courage. With each clue unearthed, Alice and Dorothy ventured further into uncharted territories, overcoming challenges and testing their own limits. They faced daunting riddles, engaged in battles of wits, and braved treacherous paths that led them closer to the elusive key and the activation of the portal. Their alliance grew stronger with each trial faced, as they relied on one another's strengths and bolstered each other's spirits. Together, they became an unstoppable force, unwavering in their determination to find a way back to the worlds they called home. Through their encounters, they forged alliances with unlikely allies, characters from different story worlds, who shared their desire to return to their origins. They pooled their knowledge and resources, pooling their collective wisdom to unravel the mysteries of the portal and discover the means to activate it. As their search intensified, Alice and Dorothy found themselves on the precipice of a breakthrough. They uncovered a forgotten tome that spoke of an ancient ritual, a convergence of elements, and a symphony of incantations that would awaken the dormant portal. With hearts racing and anticipation filling the air, they set out to gather the necessary components and decipher the intricate steps of the ritual. They delved into forgotten realms, sought out elusive artifacts, and embarked on perilous quests, their minds fixed on the singular goal of activating the portal. In their darkest hour, when doubt threatened to consume them, they found solace in their unwavering bond and the knowledge that their destinies were intertwined. They drew strength from the stories they had woven together, reminding each other of the courage and resilience they possessed. And finally, after tireless efforts and unwavering perseverance, the moment arrived. Alice and Dorothy stood before the portal, their hands trembling as they followed the ancient ritual they had painstakingly pieced together. The air crackled with anticipation, and a surge of energy filled the space around them. As the final incantation left their lips, the portal came alive, a shimmering gateway, pulsating with the promise of home. With a shared glance and hearts filled with hope, Alice and Dorothy took a step forward, crossing the threshold of the portal, ready to return to the worlds they had left behind. Their journey in Storyville had been transformative, filling them with wisdom, resilience, and an unbreakable bond. They carried the echoes of their adventure with them, forever changed by the convergence of stories they had encountered. And as they stepped through the portal, leaving Storyville behind, they carried the lessons learned and the spirit of their alliance, ready to embrace new chapters and continue the rhythm of their lives, forever connected by the extraordinary tale. As Alice and Dorothy ventured forth on their quest, they encountered a myriad of challenges and obstacles that tested their courage and resourcefulness. Each step brought them face to face with new trials, pushing them to their limits and requiring them to tap into the depths of their inner strength. They traversed treacherous terrains, where every path seemed cloaked in uncertainty. Deep within enchanted forests, they confronted dense thickets that seemed to shift and close in upon them, testing their resolve to forge ahead. With unwavering determination, they used their resourcefulness to navigate through the labyrinthine foliage, unraveling nature's riddles to find the way forward. In cavernous tunnels, they encountered darkness that threatened to swallow them whole. Their hearts pounded with fear, but they summoned the courage to light their way, with the flicker of a single candle or the glow of their shared spirit. Together, they braved the depths, relying on their ingenuity to overcome the obstacles that blocked their path. They faced formidable adversaries, each one presenting a unique challenge to their journey. Powerful creatures of the imagination tested their mettle, forcing Alice and Dorothy to think on their feet, adapt to unfamiliar situations, and find ingenious solutions to overcome their opponents. In moments of despair, when it seemed the odds were stacked against them, they drew strength from their alliance. They encouraged one another, reminding themselves that together, they were an unyielding force, capable of rising above any obstacle that stood in their way. The challenges they encountered were not solely physical. Alice and Dorothy were tested mentally and emotionally, forced to confront their own doubts and fears. They grappled with moments of self-doubt, questioning their abilities and wondering if they were truly capable of fulfilling their mission. But in those moments of vulnerability, they found the resilience to press onward. They dug deep, drawing upon their shared experiences and the belief in their own potential. They recognized that their journey was not just about returning home, but also about discovering the strength that resided within them all along. As they overcame each challenge, their bond grew stronger. Alice and Dorothy learned to trust not only in themselves, but also in the unwavering support they found in one another. They realized that their individual strengths were magnified when combined, and that together they were capable of overcoming any obstacle that dared to block their path. Through their resourcefulness, creativity, and unwavering courage, Alice and Dorothy pushed beyond their perceived limitations. They discovered hidden reserves of determination and resilience, igniting a fire within them that could not be extinguished. With every obstacle conquered, they became bolder, more self-assured, and more attuned to the rhythm of their own strength. They embraced the challenges as opportunities for growth, recognizing that each hurdle was a chance to unlock a new facet of their capabilities. And as they journeyed onward, their hearts filled with the knowledge that they were unstoppable. Alice and Dorothy were no longer mere wanderers in a strange land. They had become heroes, their spirits attuned to the rhythm of adventure, and their minds honed by the challenges they had faced. Together, they forged a path through the trials and obstacles that littered their way, each victory fueling their determination to reach their ultimate goal. They understood that the journey itself was as valuable as the destination, and they were ready to face whatever lay ahead, armed with the courage and resourcefulness that had carried them this far. And so, with heads held high and hearts beating in sync, Alice and Dorothy continued their rhythmic dance through the hurdles and tribulations that came their way, ready to conquer any challenge that dared to cross their path. In the midst of their arduous journey, Alice and Dorothy encountered a mysterious character who appeared to hold the key to activating the portal. Cloaked in an air of intrigue, this enigmatic figure offered assistance with a disarming smile, and a promise of swift passage back to their respective worlds. Eager to find a solution and fueled by hope, Alice and Dorothy cautiously accepted the stranger's offer. They shared their trust and divulged the knowledge they had gathered, believing they had found an ally in their quest. But as they delved deeper into the intricacies of the portal's activation, a sense of unease began to creep into their hearts. Whispers of doubt brushed against their thoughts, and their instincts tingled with a warning that something was amiss. The once helpful stranger began to exhibit subtle signs of deception, a fleeting glance, cryptic remarks, and hidden agendas, veiled behind a facade of goodwill. Alice and Dorothy's trust began to waver as they unraveled the threads of the character's true intentions. It was in a climactic moment, as the group stood before the portal, that the truth was revealed. The mysterious character, with a cunning smile upon their face, revealed themselves to be a traitor, betraying Alice and Dorothy's trust in the most treacherous manner. A sense of betrayal and anger surged within Alice and Dorothy. but they did not allow themselves to be consumed by those emotions. They had learned valuable lessons on their journey: the importance of resilience, resourcefulness, and the power of their own instincts. With quick thinking and determination, Alice and Dorothy rallied, refusing to be deterred by the traitor's betrayal. They summoned their inner strength, devising a plan to outwit the newfound enemy and protect the portal from falling into the wrong hands. Utilizing the knowledge they had gathered and the alliances they had forged, Alice and Dorothy set in motion a counter-strategy, turning the tables on their unsuspecting foe. They employed their ingenuity and the support of newfound allies, piecing together fragments of wisdom to thwart the traitor's plans and protect the portal's activation. In the final confrontation, Alice and Dorothy faced their nemesis head-on, their hearts filled with determination and their minds sharpened by their harrowing experiences. They employed a clever ruse, outmaneuvering the traitor and ensuring their own victory. With the traitor's plans foiled and their true nature exposed, Alice and Dorothy reclaimed their power and reclaimed their trust in one another. They understood that trust could be shattered, but it could also be rebuilt through shared experiences and unwavering support. United once again, Alice and Dorothy activated the portal, their bond strengthened by the challenges they had faced and the lessons they had learned. As the portal hummed to life, radiating with the promise of home, they stepped through, leaving the traitor behind, knowing they were stronger and wiser because of their encounter. The betrayal became a testament to their resilience, teaching them the importance of discernment and the power of their own instincts. They emerged from the ordeal with a renewed understanding of the complexities of the world they inhabited and the importance of safeguarding their trust. With hearts filled with a newfound resolve, Alice and Dorothy continued their rhythmic journey, their determination unshaken by the encounter with the traitor. They danced to the beat of their own intuition, ready to face the unknown with unwavering courage and an unbreakable bond. As they ventured forth to the worlds they longed to call home, captured and imprisoned, Alice and Dorothy found themselves in a dire predicament. The chains that bound them threatened to dampen their spirits, but the fire within their hearts burned bright with a determination to escape and continue their quest. In the depths of their confinement, they surveyed their surroundings, seeking any glimmer of hope or opportunity. Their minds raced with possibilities as they assessed the weaknesses of their captors and strategized their next move. Drawing upon their resourcefulness, Alice and Dorothy meticulously observed their captors' routines, uncovering patterns and vulnerabilities. They analyzed the layout of their prison, searching for hidden passages or weak points in the structure that could aid their escape. With each passing moment, they devised a plan, a daring scheme that relied on their cunning and ability to work together seamlessly. They synchronized their actions, communicating through gestures and whispers to ensure their movements went unnoticed. When the time was ripe, they put their plan into motion. With precision and agility, they seized the moment, overpowering their captors through a combination of surprise, quick thinking, and the element of surprise. In the blink of an eye, they reclaimed their freedom and emerged from the clutches of captivity. However, their escape was not without its challenges. The alarm was raised, and the prison's inhabitants mobilized in pursuit of the daring fugitives. Alice and Dorothy knew they had to think on their feet, using the environment to their advantage and staying one step ahead of their pursuers. They navigated through labyrinthine corridors, employing their wits to outsmart their adversaries. They ducked into shadows, evaded capture, and pressed onward with unwavering determination. Each obstacle they encountered fueled their determination to escape, fueling their resolve to continue their quest. With their captors hot on their heels, Alice and Dorothy utilized their knowledge of Storyville to their advantage. They harnessed the powers of the realm, calling upon its enchanted elements to create diversions, confuse their pursuers, and carve a path to freedom. Through their clever maneuvers and their unbreakable bond, they managed to outmaneuver their captors time and again. They left a trail of confusion in their wake, evading capture through a combination of stealth, quick thinking, and sheer bravery. As they distanced themselves from their captors, their hearts swelled with a renewed sense of hope and determination. The taste of freedom fueled their desire to uncover the secrets of Storyville and find a way back to their respective worlds. In the wake of their escape, Alice and Dorothy embraced the rhythm of their newfound freedom. They pressed forward, undeterred by the obstacles that lay ahead. Their shared experiences and the trials they had faced only strengthened their resolve to see their quest through to the end. And so, hand in hand, they danced to the beat of their own courage, their footsteps echoing with determination as they continued their journey. Their escape served as a reminder that their alliance was unbreakable, and together, they were destined to overcome any challenge that dared to stand in their way. The sting of betrayal still fresh in their hearts, Alice and Dorothy faced a pivotal moment in their journey. It was a test of their bond, their trust, and their commitment to each other. But instead of allowing the betrayal to drive them apart, it became the catalyst for their recommitment. In the aftermath of their escape, Alice and Dorothy found solace in each other's presence. They shared their vulnerabilities, their fears, and their hopes, allowing the wounds of betrayal to be tended to by the power of their unwavering support. With open hearts and honest conversations, they confronted the pain and confusion caused by the traitors' actions. They acknowledged their individual vulnerabilities, recognizing that even the strongest bonds could be tested. But they also realized that true strength lay in forgiveness and the ability to rebuild trust. Drawing from the wellspring of their shared experiences, Alice and Dorothy reaffirmed their commitment to one another. They acknowledged the importance of their alliance, recognizing that it was built upon a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and unwavering support. They embraced the realization that their journey was not just about returning home, but also about the transformative power of their connection. Through trials and tribulations, they had forged an unbreakable bond that could withstand the test of betrayal. With forgiveness in their hearts, they channeled their energy into a renewed sense of determination. They fortified their alliance, knowing that together they could overcome any challenge that lay in their path. The lessons learned from the betrayal became a beacon of strength, serving as a constant reminder of the importance of communication, empathy, and a shared vision. They pledged to be each other's pillars of support, to listen and understand, and to face any obstacle hand in hand. In their renewed commitment, Alice and Dorothy found a deeper understanding of themselves and each other. They recognized that trust, once shattered, could be rebuilt with time, patience, and a willingness to heal. As they continued their quest, their steps became synchronized, their actions harmonized by the rhythm of their shared purpose. They embraced the challenges that came their way, knowing that their bond was unbreakable and their spirits resilient. Through their commitment and teamwork, they emerged stronger than ever before. They had learned the value of forgiveness, resilience, and the transformative power of unity. Their alliance became a beacon of hope, inspiring others they encountered on their journey to believe in the power of trust and loyalty. Alice and Dorothy's commitment to each other became the anchor that held them steady amidst the tumultuous waves of Storyville. They faced each new challenge with unwavering resolve, their bond serving as a source of strength, inspiration, and unwavering support. And as they danced to the rhythm of their renewed commitment, Alice and Dorothy became an unstoppable force, their journey guided by the power of forgiveness, trust, and a shared purpose. Together, they ventured forth, ready to face whatever lay ahead, secure in the knowledge that their alliance would endure, unyielding in the face of adversity. Deep within the heart of Storyville, Alice and Dorothy delved into the hidden depths of its mysteries. Guided by their relentless curiosity, they unearthed a profound truth that sent shivers down their spines: the realization that Storyville was not merely a convergence of story worlds, but a creation of a powerful entity with a nefarious agenda. As they sifted through the ancient tomes in the hidden library, the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. The words on the pages spoke of an entity, a master storyteller, who sought to control and manipulate the narratives of countless story worlds. With every page turned, the gravity of the situation grew, and Alice and Dorothy felt the weight of their mission intensify. They understood that the fate of their own worlds and countless others hung in the balance, as this entity's desire for control threatened to unravel the very fabric of storytelling itself. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Alice and Dorothy forged ahead, their determination burning brighter than ever before. They recognized that they held the key to uncovering the entity's true nature and putting an end to its malevolent ambitions. Through their tireless exploration, they discovered ancient prophecies that foretold the coming of two heroes, Alice and Dorothy, who would rise against the entity and restore harmony to the story worlds. They realized that their journey was not just a matter of returning home, but a mission to protect the essence of storytelling and preserve the integrity of their beloved narratives. As they pieced together the fragments of truth, they found allies among the inhabitants of Storyville, who shared their desire to resist the entity's control. Together, they formed an alliance, each member contributing their unique strengths and knowledge to unravel the entity's machinations. With their allies by their side, Alice and Dorothy embarked on a treacherous quest to confront the entity itself. They ventured through enchanted realms, facing formidable challenges and adversaries that sought to impede their progress. As they drew closer to their ultimate destination, their determination burned brighter. They became beacons of hope, rallying not only their allies, but also the denizens of Storyville, inspiring them to rise against the entity's tyranny. In a climactic showdown, Alice and Dorothy confronted the entity, their spirits attuned to the rhythm of justice and freedom. They engaged in a battle of wits and wills, using their knowledge of storytelling to expose the entity's deceit and manipulations. Through their unwavering resolve, they shattered the entity's hold over Storyville, freeing the realm from its clutches. The entity's power waned, and as its control diminished, the story worlds within Storyville began to regain their autonomy. In the aftermath of their victory, Alice and Dorothy stood as guardians of storytelling, vowing to protect the integrity and diversity of narratives across all realms. They became symbols of resistance, inspiring others to challenge oppression and preserve the power of imagination. With their mission accomplished, Alice and Dorothy prepared to return to their respective worlds. They knew that their journey had not only shaped their destinies, but had forever altered the course of Storyville and the story worlds it contained. As they bid farewell to the inhabitants of Storyville, they left behind a legacy of courage, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the power of storytelling. The rhythms of their journey echoed through the realms, a reminder that the control of narratives should always reside in the hands of those who dare to dream and create. And so, Alice and Dorothy ventured back to their own worlds, forever changed by their time in Storyville. Their hearts filled with a newfound appreciation for the stories that shaped them and a determination to protect the freedom of storytelling for generations to come. With the truth about Storyville laid bare before them, Alice and Dorothy felt a surge of determination within their hearts. They knew they couldn't face the powerful entity alone. It was time to rally the inhabitants of Storyville and forge an alliance against the common threat. Drawing upon the friendships they had formed and the trust they had earned, Alice and Dorothy embarked on a mission to unite the characters they had encountered on their journey. They sought out the Cheshire Cat, the Scarecrow, and all the others, sharing the truth of the entity's intentions and the imminent danger it posed to their realms. As they traveled through the vibrant and diverse landscapes of Storyville, Alice and Dorothy found allies among its inhabitants. Each character they met had their own unique abilities, strengths, and stories to contribute to the cause. From the valiant knights to the wise witches, from the mischievous tricksters to the noble warriors, they all understood the gravity of the situation and pledged their support. Gathering in the heart of Storyville, the united force of characters stood strong, bound together by a shared purpose to protect their own realms from the entity's control. They formed a colorful tapestry of determination and resilience, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Alice and Dorothy stepped forward as the leaders of this newfound alliance, their unwavering spirit serving as an inspiration to all. With each beat of their unified hearts, they harmonized their intentions and synchronized their actions, creating a powerful rhythm that reverberated through the realm. Together, they devised a plan to confront the entity head-on, using their collective strengths and the knowledge they had gathered along their journey. They combined the Cheshire Cat's cleverness with the Scarecrow's wisdom, the knight's courage with the witch's magic, and the trickster's agility with the warrior's prowess. The time for action had come. Alice and Dorothy, at the forefront of the alliance, led their diverse group towards the entity's stronghold. Along the way, they faced formidable challenges, but their determination never wavered. They fought with unity, their synchronized movements and unwavering trust in each other, creating a harmonious rhythm that pushed them forward. As they arrived at the entity's lair, the ground beneath them shook with anticipation. The entity, once confident in its control, now faced a united force determined to restore freedom and preserve the integrity of their realms. In a breathtaking battle of wills and powers, the characters of Storyville fought with all their might. They danced to the rhythm of their collective strength, each beat a symbol of their resilience and unity. Through their combined efforts, they weakened the entity's grip, chipping away at its power with every strike. In a final crescendo, Alice and Dorothy unleashed their most potent abilities, harnessing the strength of the alliance and directing it towards the entity. With a resounding clash, the entity's hold over Storyville shattered, its malevolent influence dispersed like scattered notes on the wind. The characters of Storyville rejoiced, their victory a testament to the power of unity and the strength of their collective spirit. They celebrated not only their triumph over the entity, but also the bonds they had forged along their shared journey. As the realm of Storyville basked in newfound freedom, Alice and Dorothy bid farewell to their newfound friends, grateful for their unwavering support. They knew that the alliances forged in the face of adversity would endure, and the vibrancy of storytelling would thrive once more. With their mission accomplished, Alice and Dorothy, accompanied by their loyal companions, returned to their respective realms. The echoes of their rhythmic journey resonated within them, a reminder of the strength found in unity and the power of standing together against darkness. And so, their hearts filled with the lasting the air, crackled with anticipation as Alice and Dorothy stood at the forefront of the gathered alliance. They exchanged a determined glance, knowing that the final battle against the powerful entity would test their resolve like never before. With a steady rhythm in their hearts, Alice stepped forward, drawing upon her unwavering curiosity and resourcefulness. She weaved through the chaos, her quick thinking and agility, allowing her to evade the entity's attacks. With each step, she unraveled the entity's manipulations, exposing its weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Meanwhile, Dorothy embraced her inner strength and wisdom. Channeling the power of her journey through Oz, she summoned her deep connection with the natural world. The elements responded to her call, swirling around her in a magnificent display of strength. She harnessed the forces of nature to shield her allies and counter the entity's dark magic. As the battle intensified, the entity unleashed a torrent of illusions and twisted narratives, seeking to disorient and weaken their resolve. But Alice and Dorothy remained, hearts inspiring them to face whatever challenges lay ahead with courage, determination, and an unbreakable bond. As the echoes of their triumphant battle faded, Alice and Dorothy stood at the very heart of Storyville, gazing upon the portal that would transport them back to their respective realms. The moment they had longed for had finally arrived. Their mission in Storyville was complete, and the time had come to bid farewell to this enchanting convergence of story worlds. With bittersweet smiles, they turned to face the allies they had gathered throughout their journey. The Cheshire Cat, the Scarecrow, and the multitude of characters who had stood by their side understood the significance of this moment. They had fought together, forged bonds, and shared a rhythm that would forever resonate in their memories. Expressions of gratitude filled the air as Alice and Dorothy expressed their heartfelt appreciation for the support and friendship they had received. They knew that the bonds they had formed in Storyville would endure, transcending the boundaries of time and space. The characters of Storyville, in turn, expressed their gratitude and admiration for the heroines. They recognized the sacrifices Alice and Dorothy had made, the courage they had displayed, and the profound impact they had left on their realm. Amidst the farewells and promises to keep their stories alive, Alice and Dorothy stepped forward, their hands clasped together. With a shared breath, they channeled their combined strength and directed it towards the dormant portal. As if responding to their united purpose, the portal flickered to life. A kaleidoscope of colors swirled within its frame, inviting Alice and Dorothy to take the final step of their journey. With a mixture of anticipation and nostalgia, they exchanged one last glance, a silent acknowledgement of the profound impact their journey had made on their lives. They embraced the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the newfound wisdom that would forever guide their paths. Side by side, Alice and Dorothy stepped into the pulsating portal, its rhythm embracing them like an old lullaby. They were enveloped in a dazzling display of light and energy, as the portal carried them back to their respective realms. As they emerged on the other side, Alice found herself in the familiar realm of Wonderland, where whimsy and curiosity awaited her. Dorothy, on the other hand, stood amidst the wondrous landscapes of Oz, a realm that would forever hold a place in her heart. Though physically separated, their connection remained unbreakable, for they had shared a journey that transcended the boundaries of time and space. Their souls carried the echoes of Storyville, and the lessons they had learned would forever shape their actions and perspectives. Alice and Dorothy, forever grateful for the experiences in Storyville, set forth on their new adventures, ready to embrace the next chapters of their lives. They carried with them the rhythms of courage, unity, and the power of storytelling that had guided them through their extraordinary journey. And as their individual stories unfolded, the impact of their time in Storyville would ripple through their realms, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of their own narratives. The characters they had encountered, the lessons they had learned, and the friendships they had forged would forever be cherished, fueling their spirits with the enduring power of imagination and the beauty of interconnected stories. And so, Alice and Dorothy embarked on new adventures, forever changed by their rhythmic journey through Storyville. As they danced to the rhythm of their own stories, they would always carry a piece of Storyville within them, a reminder of the extraordinary worlds that exist beyond the pages of their beloved books. Amidst the familiar wonders of Wonderland and the vibrant landscapes of Oz, Alice and Dorothy paused to reflect on their incredible journey through Storyville. They cherished the memories and the friendships they had formed, knowing that the impact of their time in the convergence of story worlds would forever resonate within them. They made their way back to the characters they had met along their path, each encounter etched in their hearts. With gratitude and fondness, they said their farewells, promising to carry the stories, the adventures, and the lessons they had learned with them always. Alice embraced the Cheshire Cat, whose enigmatic wisdom had guided her through the twists and turns of Storyville. She expressed her gratitude for his guidance and playfulness, vowing to remember the dance of riddles they had shared. Dorothy bid farewell to the Scarecrow, the loyal companion who had joined her on this extraordinary journey. She thanked him for his unwavering support and the steadfast courage he had exhibited, promising to treasure the memories of their shared quest. One by one, they expressed their appreciation to the knights, the witches, the tricksters, and all the other characters who had fought alongside them. They shared heartfelt words, promising to honor their stories and keep the spirit of their alliance alive in their own realms. As they prepared to part ways, the characters of Storyville, now their dear friends, gathered around Alice and Dorothy. There was a sense of melancholy in the air, but also an underlying feeling of gratitude and fulfillment. With tears glistening in their eyes and smiles on their faces, Alice and Dorothy made a final vow. They promised to remember the lessons they had learned, the strength they had discovered within themselves, and the bonds they had forged. They would carry the rhythm of their journey in their hearts, forever grateful for the transformative experiences they had shared. And so, with bittersweet farewells, Alice and Dorothy began their separate paths once more, stepping into their own realms with the wisdom and resilience they had gained from Storyville. But the connections they had made and the impact they had left behind would endure. Through the pages of their stories and the melodies of their memories, Alice and Dorothy would keep the spirit of Storyville alive, weaving its essence into the fabric of their own adventures. As they ventured forth into new chapters of their lives, they knew that the friendships forged in Storyville would forever be cherished. The characters they had encountered would continue to inspire them, reminding them of the boundless possibilities that exist within the realms of imagination and the power of shared journeys. And so Alice and Dorothy, carrying the echoes of Storyville in their hearts, set forth on their individual paths, forever grateful for the vibrant convergence of story worlds and the friendships that had shaped their destiny. With a final glance back at the shimmering portal, Alice and Dorothy stepped forward, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the transformative journey they had undertaken in Storyville. They carried with them the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the rhythms that had guided their steps. As they crossed the threshold, a profound sense of growth and understanding enveloped them. They knew that their connection went beyond the physical boundaries of time and space, Through the shared experiences and the rhythmic dance of their journey, Alice and Dorothy had forged a bond that transcended realms. Their paths may have diverged once more, leading them back to their own stories, but their connection remained unbreakable. The rhythms of their journey would forever echo in their souls, serving as a reminder of the strength they found in each other and the transformative power of their shared experiences. As Alice returned to the whimsical realm of Wonderland, she carried with her the wisdom gained from the diverse characters she had met in Storyville. The Cheshire Cat's enigmatic guidance, the Mad Hatter's eccentricity, and the Queen of Hearts' lessons in resilience would forever shape her adventures. Dorothy, in the vibrant landscapes of Oz, embraced the vibrant memories of her time in Storyville. The Scarecrow's unwavering loyalty, the Tin Man's pursuit of compassion, and the Lion's courage would forever inspire her as she navigated her own path. No matter the challenges they would face in their individual realms, Alice and Dorothy knew that they were forever connected through the rhythm of their shared journey. They carried the strength and wisdom they had gained from Storyville, knowing that they could draw upon it whenever they needed. Their adventures continued, enriched by the echoes of Storyville and the friendships that had bloomed amidst its convergence. They embraced the growth, the gratitude, and the profound sense of connection that would forever bind them together. And so, as Alice and Dorothy embarked on their new chapters, they did so with a deep sense of purpose, an unwavering belief in themselves, and the comforting knowledge that the rhythms of their journey would forever guide their steps. For they were forever connected, their stories intertwined, their hearts resonating with the echoes of their shared adventure. And as they embraced the unknown, they knew that the rhythms of their journey would continue to shape them, leading them to new horizons, and forever reminding them of the transformative power of their shared journey through Storyville.